Good day, guys. Welcome to UPSC CSE Decoded. Today's video is about the results of Prelims 2020. As you all know, it has been declared. We will now see what next, what the candidate should be doing next after the results. So there are different scenarios in each candidate will face. We'll see what are the different scenarios. So there will be candidates who performed well and would be expecting to clear the exam, and as they expected, they cleared the exam. So what are these candidates supposed to do? They'll have to go ahead and prepare for mains rigorously. We have also shared a strategy for mains 2020. Please check the video in our channel. Now, this should be disheartening. Few people would have expected to clear prelims, but they did not. They would have felt that they did well, they would have checked with the keys and would have believed that they would cross the line, but could not. But don't lose your hope. You will get through in the next attempt. So continue preparing. You can continue preparing for mains even though you have not cleared, because you have done reasonably well in prelims and you expected yourself to clear the exam. So go ahead and prepare in mains. Prepare rigorously as if you will have to face the mains exam. This will definitely benefit you in the next attempt, as you will have an extra edge over others in writing better answers. The next category is I was doubtful, that is, I was cat on the wall, yet I cleared. So these people would have wasted these 20 days between the result and the exam. So now it's time for you to buckle up and work hard. So in order to stay in the race, go ahead and work hard so that you can clear mains with ease. Now yet again, I was doubtful, but I did not clear. So you will also be in the same scenario, like you would have you did not know, you will not be able to, you were not able to evaluate your performance. So go ahead and prepare for mains if you feel a bit if you are okay with the confidence level. If not, what you do is start your preparation from the basic level, from the scratch. We have also given a strategy for next attempt in our channel. Do check that out. Next is the category they would have done not so bad, but still they know on their performance, based on their performance, they know they would not clear the exam. Those people are advised to start their preparation from the beginning so that you will have a better hand in the next attempt. You are prepared for the next attempt. So go ahead and start from the basics. Time is there sufficiently, so you can win in the next attempt. Go ahead and prepare for the next attempt. The final category is you would have performed worst in the exam. Right in the exam hall, you would have felt, no, this is not my cup of tea. I did not know anything in this paper. I knew nothing. I was able to solve barely some 20 to 30 questions, which everybody will do, irrespective of preparing or not. You would be able to solve 30 questions. So do not worry about that. Just if you know that you have performed worse, just introspect yourself where you have gone wrong and try to correct yourself and come back with a bang. So what next? So as we discussed earlier, I discussed with you many scenarios. Based on your scenarios, decide for yourself if you're going to continue with your mains preparation or you're going to start your preparation from the basics. Whatever it is, we will continuously guide you. Now, if you have not crossed the line, that is, if you have not cleared prelims, analyze what cost your preparation, what cost you an year of preparation. So there should be some weak link in your preparation that cost you. Analyze what it is and try to rectify it. Continue reading current affairs. No matter what, reading current affairs will help you in any way. A few people came up with the theory that UPSC did not focus much on current affairs this year. Just 2 questions or 3 questions came up from current affairs. Maybe current affairs question were 2 to 3, but indirectly they will connect it with the static portion, and reading current affairs enhances your knowledge. Prepare current affairs as if you will have to explain yourself before the interview board. So read the current affairs in and out, but remember, you will have to stick to the syllabus. Do not read the entire paper, which is not needed. have the copy of the syllabus in your hand and see what you'll have to read in that day's paper and continue reading current affairs. Now give importance to basics. As we all know from this year's prelims, we understood that those candidates who are strong with their basics would have felt easy and would have cleared the prelims by now. So give importance to basics. Do not neglect NCRTs. They are your basic sources. So go ahead and prepare the basics very well. Now, as I said, for current affairs, even for static topics, try to relate it with current affairs. That is, when you read current affairs, see if you can relate it with any static topic, so that in static point of view, you will have from historical background to up-to-date knowledge, and try to learn any concept in a way that you will have to teach someone. If you have to teach someone, you will read it in and out. So even though you're not in a position to teach someone, prepare any topic in such a way that you'll have to teach someone. Continue daily answer writing, because remember, prelims is just an elimination exam. That is, out of 10 lakh people that write the exam, only 15,000 get a chance to write the prelims exam. So what you do is they practice mains answer, because mains is the deciding factor of this exam. Now devise a plan for you. There is 8 months for the next attempt. Devise a plan for you. We have given a model plan in our channel as well. Devise a plan for you and stick to that plan. Now this segment is for people who are disheartened and did not expect to fail prelims. Remember, it is okay to fail, but it's not okay to quit. Many people will tend to quit now, saying that UPSC is not my cup of tea. I could not perform better in prelims. I expected to clear this exam at the very first attempt. I have never failed in any exams. I have been a topper since school, college, etc. But I have failed here. This is not, I'm not capable. Leave all those questions and doubts and try focusing more and working more. Yes, please do not lose your faith. You are capable. Remember that. Now start with basics once again. Start with NCRTs. If you have read NIOS, then stick with it. Whatever it is, Tamil Nadu syllabus books, whatever it is, finish with your basics. Stay strong with your basics. Now make yourself thorough with static syllabus. That is polity. In polity too, you'll have the current affairs, but when you know the static, you will be easily able to cover the current affairs part. Economics is likewise. If you know the concept, you can very well achieve good marks in economics section. Now a few people will have different strength and weakness. That is, for me history is easier but economics is tougher. For some other person economics is easier, history will be tougher. So based on your strength and weaknesses, devise a plan for you, work on your weaknesses, and in your strength areas be confident. Say for example, I said I'm comfortable with history, so it is like I should not lose a single mark in history. So that is how you say you have a strong hold on any particular subject. Now look for improvement in all aspects. Say for example, you prepare continuously, but you do not take tests. That is not of any use. Or you take a lot of tests, which is also is of no use. Stick to a limit and try improving yourself in every aspect. Do not get scared about the competition level. So many people apply, so many people write, etc. Also, there are people who keep believing that only IITNs and IIM people will score. It's not like that. It is because we see more number of people from there, because more number of people apply from those colleges. That's why. So remember, you are your own competitor. You should focus on what you was yesterday and what you are today. So remember, you are your own competitor. As I said earlier, introspect about what went wrong with your preparation, what are the places you will have to improve, what maybe your strategy was not good enough for you to cross the line even though you worked hard. Something must have went wrong. Try to go retrospect that and correct it. You have enough time to prepare for next attempt, so do not panic. Usually we stick with the mindset that UPSC needs 1 year of preparation, so we are like May to May, June is the exam, so I'll prepare from May to May. Now it's already October, November is just a week away, will I be able to clear this exam, etc., etc. No, you have lots of time. 8 months is sufficient. And remember, you have already put in 1 year of your efforts in it, so you should be confident enough in clearing this exam, and there is lot of time, so do not panic about the time. It is this tough period that you'll have to hold yourself together. There is a lot of distractions and there is a lot of demotivation around. Your family may not have expected you to fail in this prelims, or your friends, etc. No matter what, hold yourself together and prove them wrong in the next attempt. Thank you for watching. If you think this video is good enough, leave a like, share the video with your friends. And if at all you have any doubts in the preparation process, ask your doubts in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for your support.